Yo, what's going on, guys? Doing a knife review here. This one's going to be a re-review. I'm probably going to leave my old one up anyways, just for whatever, but it's going to be a re-review of my Hinderer. The reason why is because when I made that video, I was really sick, and I don't know, I really wanted to put the video up, so I was excited about it, but really sick, so it's probably extremely annoying to watch that whole video. Excuse me, I know I probably wouldn't have if I was watching, but yeah, so I'm just gonna re-review it, do it when I actually can talk clearly. So, but yeah, this is the Hinderer xm-18. This is a 3.5 inch variation. As you can see, this has the blue anodized frame with the BHQ logo right there. That is from the... Actually, before I get into it, I want to tell you guys one thing. I do have lighting for my videos now. It's like professional lighting that I got. I don't know if it's working yet, so I might still just post this video anyways because I haven't posted something for a while, but I'm trying to work it out with how my lighting has to be set up because I'm new to it. If you guys have any tips, tell me down below with it. But I have the lighting set up, so I'm going to keep working on it. It'll probably get better in each video. But yeah, so this was for, I believe, Black Friday or Cyber Monday. One of the others, I really forget. And they had they had a promotional video, and I saw this Hinderer in there just for a split second, and I love the look of it. Of course, the Skinner grind just looked sweet, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a Hinderer. Looked in the comments, and sure, everyone was saying the same thing, like, oh, is that a Rick Hinderer or whatever. So I then looked at what they were having, and sure enough, it was there. Not for sale yet because it wasn't on the time they said, or it wasn't whatever event it was. I'm pretty sure it was Cyber Monday. So I was like, okay, and I was waiting, and right when the time came up for it to be about 10 minutes before, I sat on the computer just waiting for this to come into stock because I wanted a Hinderer forever. Never got one, and this one was a little more expensive. Like I said, I won't ever buy one unless it's, standard price. I'm not gonna price gouge or get price gouged. And the reason why I kind of overpaid on this one is because it's a factory blue anodized one, and it's the special edition or limited edition for BHQ, and not that many were sold. So I was like, all right, cool, I can get a limited piece that looks really good with the blue and the new grind, but not pay too much. I'll tell you the price in a minute. So sitting there on there 10 minutes before, just waiting. The time comes up, doesn't come into stock. So I'm thinking they sold it out a lot earlier because I got on there 10 minutes before. I'm thinking, okay, what if they put it on 15 minutes before? But I still waited, and as I'm about to get off, I'm waiting 10 or 15 minutes after the time that it's supposed to be in stock. Everything else is in stock. And I'm about to get off, and I refreshed the page one more time, and sure enough, in stock, ordered it. It was in 30 seconds they were gone. So I'm guessing people were doing the same, but I think they were doing that so that way the people that were sitting on there didn't get it. Maybe, I really have no idea, but I was lucky enough to still score it, so. But really awesome first Hinderer, and I'm happy it kind of flips well. I know Hinderers don't have a good history for flipping, but this one is the newer one with the kind of stout detent. I mean, not stout compared to some knives today, but it's still flippable. As you can see, I can push button, of course, and then I can also light switch, no problem. So I know a lot of Hinderers you can't light switch, but yeah. This one again has the Skinner grind, like I said. Love the blade shape, it looks really good. My favorite's probably the Warncliffe, but this one does look really cool. You got the blue G10. The only thing I don't like about Hinderers knives, besides I think the flipping action should be a little better if the knife's called the flipper, although this one is pretty good, is the scales. I do not like Hinderer scales. I really don't know why. Just to me, they kind of look cheap. I have no idea why I think that, but I kind of do. So I'm going to be getting an upgraded scale soon, though. I just don't know why. I've never liked Rick Hinderer scales on his knives like this. His carbon fiber ones and everything, that's fine, but his G10 scales, I never really liked. But yeah, got like I said, the flipper on the back. When I first got this, the detent was so strong that I could not flip it out with the thumb studs. And when I finally was able to do it, you could literally hear the detent pop like it was like sticking. So I was like, oh, that's not good. Like, it's like a sticking detent. You can hear it like pop every time. It's so hard to explain, but like you can hear the sticky noise, and I would do this, but now it's finally broken and you can hear none of that. Hinderer's knives are break-in knives, so I should have kind of known that, but you can just hear it popping every time. But now everything's worked out perfect. You know, the flipping actions get still good. The detent, like I said, did get weaker though. Not super noticeable, but it did get weaker. And I think that's again because just that breaking, the sticking was really holding the blade in. So I mean, it would take me a lot of force to finally get my blade to flip out, and then it would carry it the whole way with that robust detent. But so you can see, like I said, blue scale on the blue anodized frame. I left it tip down just because I didn't want to cover the BHQ logo because I like seeing that. I've been kind of hesitant to carry this one just because I know this blue anodized frame scratches up extremely easily. So that's why I've just kind of been hesitant to carry it. Get your lanyard hole. I actually had a lanyard on there. I just took it off before this video. I cut it off and just kind of got bored with it. But this is, I had the blue paracord, like I believe this is the snake knot lanyard, and I had a Koch Tools. I think there's the Solo Brute Bead, I believe, on there. But yeah. By the way, if you guys want to know how to undo or tighten the pivot on a Hinderer without the tool, because I know I wasn't going to spend it, coins work. I think I used a dime and a penny. I forgot which one was on each side. I used the dime, I believe, on this side. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to get. You just kind of have to hold it like this with the between your two hands. And what I would do is, this thing moves, okay? Like if you just press it, it's gonna move. Move this little notch where it's straight up, so that way the coin can sit right there. Then you hold it like this, and then you just tighten or untighten, and it actually does work. So, yeah. You got your jimping up top, which is, it's not super functional, but it works. I like it. I don't like knives that are super sharp unless they have like a ramp like that one where it kind of eases into it. Got your lock bar relief, which works good. The tension is not too heavy. It's perfect. Also, the lockup on this thing is, like, I'll go ahead and show you guys. Gotta give it a second to focus. Might be a little too close. Let's see. Okay, now it's too far. Hold on. Let's see if it'll focus. There you go. You guys can see that, hopefully. The lockup, I would say, is right around 15%, 10%, so very early lockup. Yeah, let's say 15 to 20, actually. So very early lockup. But it's perfect. No lock, rock, wiggle, nothing. The only thing is a little side to side, but that just... I gotta put more Loctite in the pivot. All I gotta do is just tighten the pivot a little bit and it goes away. But it comes back if you repetitively play with it. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know why it's not letting me focus up close right now. But yeah, so what was I just saying? Forgot. Oh yeah, the lockup. So like I said, a little side to side right now. Since I tighten it up, there's none. And so the lockup's pretty notorious for being like bank vault lockup, especially for the price you pay. So the lockup's at 15, 20, like I said, but it still has pretty good lockup, and I like earlier lockup. I really have no idea why, but like, let's see, like on this one right here, the Kershaw Ruby, this one you will not be able to see on camera because it's all DLC coded, and it's weird, like it's tucked inside the C. It's kind of hard to even see in person, but this one is at right around, yeah, about the same, 15 to 20%. And let's see what this one's at. This one's at, yeah, right around 35 to 40%. So as long as it's under 50%, I like it. I don't know why, I just always kind of been a fan of earlier lockup. It's kind of easier to disengage as well. But yeah, also this Hinderer is pretty smooth. As you can see, it kind of almost drops shut. For being on washers, it's actually kind of surprising. I have no idea why he doesn't want to switch to bearings, because I like bearings, always have. I know some people say when bearings get dirty, they're kind of not good and gritty, but I've never had that problem, and I've carried the 0560 for such a long time, probably 2 years straight of carrying the 0560. Never had any problems with that. The only thing I've had to do is add some whatever lube you're running. I think I was running what's it called? I can't think of it now. But whatever, anything works. The benching, blue lube, any of that, it's all gonna work, and it just makes these KVT system knives. It's really insane how smooth they can get. I mean, this is a production Kershaw Ruby, very smooth. Probably one of my smoothest knives is right here though, the 0600. You can see that thing just drops freely so easily. So, but yeah, for running on washers, his knives flip pretty good. I just can't imagine if they were on bearings, you know, kind of like a system like KVT or something like that, it would probably flip so much better. But I mean, you got to give it to him for being able to flip on the washers. Is kind of, I guess you can say, as good as it does, but it doesn't. I mean, I've had knives that flip on washers, and I didn't bring any that flip better than this Hinderer. Like the ones that I have in my collection, like the Kershaw Groove, that's just on washers, and that thing flips great. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. As you can see right there, just kind of, I don't know. The flipping action is just, it could be better, in my opinion. For the price you pay, it could be better, but that's kind of an over-talked topic on the Hinderers there. But yeah, I do love the pocket clips on the Hinderers though. Very nice pocket clip, carries well. I think his lock sides, just like when a knife is like this, is literally one of the best looking knives in the world. I love the look of this knife. It just looks awesome, especially with that blue anodization. It just looks so sweet. But yeah, if I ever picked up a Hinderer again, it would probably be a Warncliffe, and I would have to get it aftermarket black DLC right here with a black scale. And with a black blade too. Everything blacked out. That would probably be one of the coolest Hinderers in the world, just because they're so sinister looking. I have seen all black Hinderers, but not in the Warncliffe yet. But they're so mean looking. It's just sweet. So I'd probably be, if I got another Hinderer, that's how it would be. But yeah, so that's basically it. Just for some of the knives that are here, so you can see for size comparison, the Kershaw Rubies right here. Of course, the Hinderer 3.5 inch. The ZT 0600 and the Paramilitary 2. So you can kind of see for size reference. But yeah, so that's basically it for this video. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.